you are at the spice farm, and the name of this farm known as Big Body Spice Farm.
Okay.
And the Big Body Spice Farm, it's one among of the farm that you find in this area. This area located known as 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗡𝗏𝗡, and the 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗡, it is very famous area of Zanzibar for growing spices.
Okay.
Even when you take map of Zanzibar, you'll find the 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗡 spice tour. But when you come and walk around the 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗡, there you find so many spice farms.
Okay.
Some owned by the government and some owned by the private. Only these belong to the villagers, community.
Okay.
Okay. So people of this village, because of unemployment, instead of staying, doing nothing, decided to do the farm. Okay.
Okay.
So they have a leader, which he has very big body. So that's why they decided to give a name of the farm called Big Body Spice Farm.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to walk in the farm and see all type of spices that we have, fruit and medicinal tree.
Okay.
After finish to see that, we go and stop somewhere where you can see Mr. Butterfly. Mr. Butterfly, it's a special guy who going to show us today how people of Zanzibar climbing a coconut tree and pick young coconut for you to drink.
Okay.
So today you are going to drink young coconut known as Zanzibar coconut cola, because we use better than Coca-Cola.
Okay.
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 And if you are very interested, within in the farm there is a place where they sell spices and cosmetics. If you are interested to buy, hakuna matata, and when you buy here, you'll be the one who support the community. Fruit part of your tour, there is a fruit table where we can go and taste the tropical fruit that we have in this time. After that, I take you back to the car and say goodbye.
Okay.
So the farm, it is not a big farm. So these are small farm which used for demonstration.
Okay.
We are going to see everything in one place.
Gotcha.
Sometimes we say like a showroom, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, but when you go out from here, so there is a big farm, we call it commercial farm. So the place where they plant one type of spice in one place, you find another type of spices another place, okay? So the place where they go and harvest, and some they sell here, some they export it outside.
Okay.
In the farm, some of the spice we get from the root, and some of the spice we get from the bark, and some of them grows on the tree. Okay?
Okay.
And always when I take you to the spice plant or trees, before I tell you direct, I let you to guess. So
okay.
If you know, you get 10 points, okay?
Gotcha.
Yes. And you better know that if spice that we have here Zanzibar and the fruits that we have here Zanzibar are not native, not original.
Okay.
So we import from different country. Because Zanzibar, it's an island, and this island was empty.
Okay.
Was empty, no trees here, okay? And even the people of Zanzibar are product, come by wind from different country, okay? So at that time we were colonized by Portuguese and Oman. So the time that people from Portuguese, Oman were here, sometimes went to visit like Indonesia, India, and other place, okay? So when they go there, they bring some stuff from India, Indonesia, and they come here, try to plant, and it grows very well. And they think that you plant here grows, and it produces the best stuff, the best fruits and the best spices. So that's why Zanzibar now become very famous for spice tour. Yeah, some people they call it a spice island.
Okay.
And long time ago, spice was on medicinal touch, not for cooking. But nowadays we use the spice for cooking and medicine. That's why people get idea of spice tour. Even when you go to the village, there is no hospital. Always when people get problem, before go to the hospital, first run in the farm and use local plant as a medicine. Okay? So this is how we do here, okay? So now we can go and start our tour.
Okay.
Are you ready for the tour?
Let's do it.
All right. We are starting here looking for this green plant. You see this green plant here?
Yeah.
And sometimes some of the spices that we have here, not easy to recognize by looking, okay?
Okay.
So what we do then, we start to give you a leaf to smell.
Okay.
So I'm going to be with him. He's my assistant.
Jumbo.
His name is Juma. Okay, I call him a spice hunter sometimes.
Okay.
And the Juma, now he want to give you leaves that he got from the plant for you to smell, and you can tell what it is. Okay.
All right.
Now you can see what Juma doing now. Okay. So cut the leaves from there, and then want to give you to smell. Yeah. See that?
Lemongrass.
It is 10 points for you. Bravo. So you cook?
No. But I was in Peru.
You went to Peru, yes.
And all the teas there are lemongrass tea.
Lemongrass tea, yeah,
yes.
Exactly. Very, very good, okay? So this is a lemongrass. This is how the plant looks like, okay?
Okay.
And in our local language, Kiswahili, this plant, we call it 𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓.
Chai.
𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓.
Chai.
Yes.
Okay.
M present the plant. And then chai means tea.
Tea. Yes.
Okay? Yeah, because we use the plant for making tea. And if from one plant, we use a two parts. We use the leaves of the plant and we use the stem of the plant.
Okay.
From the leaves where we get tea. And the tea that we get from the plant, it's a green tea. Our green tea are coming from the lemongrass only.
Okay.
By taking these fresh green leaves, put in water and boil. After 5-10 minutes, you find the water change color into green, that we call a green tea. Green tea of lemongrass, you can drink as a regular tea, okay? Or as a normal tea by adding some honey or sugar, okay? But sometimes you can drink green tea of lemongrass without adding anything as a medicine, okay? So when you drink green tea of lemongrass without putting sugar or honey, so it has something called calcium. We need that to drink because it's going to make our teeth and bones to be strong.
Yeah.
And also green tea of lemongrass, it's going to take out or to delete aluminium in the body for high blood pressure, blood circulation, headache pain, and asthma. You can use a fresh green tea of lemongrass.
Okay.
Okay? From the leaves, we make tea. Then we use lemongrass for cooking and make oil. So where we get that part, we get from the stem, like this one, see? You see this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we normally take the stem of the plant, and then what we do with this, we go and put it in the machine, switch on and press. When you press it, you find the oil comes out. Lemongrass oil are very good for massage and muscular pain. Lemongrass oil good for air freshener. We take it in the room, hakuna matata. But nowadays, some people use this for cooking, like when you go to the Thai restaurant. So when you go to the Thai restaurant, so people use this one. They take it and cut piece like onion, you see, like a spring onion.
Yeah.
So then they put it in soup, they put in fish, chicken sauce, just to get flavor. Zanzibar, when you come here during the rain season, you'll find a mosquito everywhere.
Yes.
And the people say that mosquito don't like smell of lemongrass. We use lemongrass against the mosquito. I think you have heard about mosquito spray, like a citronella candles or repellent, you know that, So now, I want to give you this to smell, and maybe you can say, yes, smell like a mosquito spray that you buy in your country, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let me do like this, pap. And then you can squeeze it like this, press it. When you do like this, so then the smell comes out, okay? Yeah, when you smell this one, it has smell like a mosquito spray that you buy in your country. See that?
Yeah.
But this one is fresh. The one that you buy there, a little bit modification.
Right, it's processed.
Okay? Yeah, that is how we do, okay? Sometimes our grandparents take this, dry to the sun, and it will get brown.
Okay.
So when this get brown, in evening, they are going to burn it in the room. All right? So when you burn this in the room, so mosquito go out, you say goodbye, then you enjoy sleeping.
Okay.
All right? So this is a lemongrass, 𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗓𝗓𝗓 in Kiswahili. Any question about this?
No.
All good?
Yeah, all good.
Super. All right. Now we are looking for these trees, okay? And if you look very well, you may find the trees with the fruit, and before fruit start the flower first, you see? very pretty flowers, okay?
Yeah.
So first start the flowers, and then from the flowers, pollination take place, okay?
Okay.
And then after pollination, the fruit comes out. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Zanzibar, we have this.
Okay.
And by looking, this fruit, it looks like a rambutan or lychee. You know lychee?
No.
Yeah, lychee, it's an Asian fruit.
Okay.
Okay? So it looks like a lychee outside with the hair. With the hair. That's why some people, when they come here, they say lychee. Because outside it looks like lychee, but it is not a lychee.
Okay.
Zanzibar, we have a lychee, and we have this one. Lychee, it's a fruit that we use for eating. And this one, we call it a fruit, but we don't eat like a lychee. We use this as a fruit for cosmetics when they are fresh. And we use as a fruit for food coloring when they get dry.
Okay.
Original from Mexico, Brazil.
Okay.
So when you go Mexico, Brazil, they have this and they call it achiote.
Okay, achiote.
So when you're talking about achiote, it means the fruit that give the color, and the color that they get from the fruit, they use it for food coloring.
Okay.
So we have this here, Zanzibar, and in our local language, Kiswahili, this fruit, we call it zingi-furi.
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 Okay. So we call it zingi-furi in Kiswahili. Then in English, you can call it anato.
Anato.
Yes, it's called anato in English. But now, if you find anato, it is very hard name to remember. Is the name of this fruit called natural lipstick fruit.
Okay.
So why we call it a lipstick? Because the fruit give the color, and the color that we get from this fruit, long time ago, our grandmother were using this as a natural lipstick to put on their lips.
Okay.
Still now, some of the women don't like to go and buy artificial lipstick.
Right.
Use this because natural.
Okay.
So where we get the color then? The color we get inside. When you take this and open inside, there you'll find a small seed like a pomegranate.
Okay.
And those seeds, when you crush it, you find the color comes out, the one that you used to put on lips and go to the party. So now let my assistant show you why we call it a lipstick, okay?
Okay.
So he has the mature one, and when you open, there you can see those seeds. You see that?
Yes.
Like a pomegranate. And the seed, when you crush it, the color comes out. Let him do. You see now? The color is orange. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So why we call it a lipstick? So he's going to show you why we call it a lipstick. So he's going to put on his lips. You see? So that's why we call it natural lipstick fruits, because they used to put on the lips.
Okay.
See that? And some of the Indian, those are living here Zanzibar, use this as well for what? For sindoor.
Yeah.
They put that on dogs.
The third eye.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think you know Maasai.
Yes.
Maasai from Zanzibar also use this one to dye their hair to be red. And
Okay.
some of the women, they use even for nails polish.
Okay.
Now the color is orange, we use for cosmetics, but when they get dry, will turn into dark red. So when they are dark red, we use it for food coloring. Then we make red curry out of this. You know
Okay.
red curry?
Yes.
Yes, our red curry are coming from here. And then later we are going to see a spice which give a yellow curry.
Okay.
Super?
Yep.
Yeah, so natural lipstick fruit. Anato. So here, I want to show you this tree, you see? So the tree produces a fruit like this you see over here, and the other one there. Now as baby one are small, later the fruit grows about this size bigger.
Okay.
From green will change color into yellow, and we like to pick this on the tree when they are yellow matured before get ripe.
Okay.
Because this fruit, when they get ripe, it become very soft. So not good to use when they are soft, okay? So we pick when it is hard, okay? And because we have this, and we call it a fruit, but this fruit, we don't eat raw.
Okay.
So what we do then, we cook like potato.
Okay.
So we take it when they're mature from the tree, and back home, we cut small piece, peel off the skin, and put in water, then we cook it. After 15-20 minutes, it's gonna be red, then you can eat.
Okay.
But this one, it's like potato. And as you know, always when you cook potato, without add salt, you get no taste, no flavor, okay? Same like this fruit. You should cook together with the salt, then you can eat. And in Zanzibar, people like to use this in the morning for what? For breakfast. Substitute of bread. Because sometimes you wake up in the morning and you don't have money to buy bread, so you can save with this fruit. Tastes like potato, but substitute of bread. That's why name of this fruit in English called breadfruit. Have you heard about breadfruit?
No.
Is this one. So we call it a breadfruit, okay?
Okay.
But in our local language, Kiswahili, we call it 𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 originated from Seychelles Island. There is island called Seychelles. Because this we got from there, that's why we call it 𝗩𝗕𝗢𝗍𝗍.
Okay.
And even if you want to buy this, you have to say, I need to buy 𝗩𝗕𝗍𝗍. You are going to get this fruit. But when you say, I need to buy shell, they are going to show you petrol station.
Okay.
So you must put double, double shell, 𝗩𝗕𝗍𝗍.
𝗩𝗕𝗍𝗍.
Yeah, but in English we call it breadfruit.
Okay.
Super?
Yep.
Ah, yeah. So, Kweli. So this place, I want to show you this tree. Okay? So the tree, it seems like died, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's alive. Why the tree looks like this now? Because leaves of the tree, when they get old, it fall down by itself.
Okay.
And then later, the new leaves will rising again. You see, like this new one coming? This is the new leaves, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes, if I come here with a group of Italian, and when they see these small leaves of the tree, they say it looks like a marijuana.
Okay.
But it is not marijuana, okay?
No.
Yeah, not marijuana. So, we have this tree in the farm. Very, very important tree to have in the farm or next to the house.
Okay.
It is not a spice tree, not a tree for fruit. It's a tree that we use it for medicine. It's a medicinal tree.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, very, very important to have in the farm or next to the house because it is our first aid before we go to the hospital. And we use it for infection.
Okay.
It's antiseptic. For example, you are in the farm for cultivate by using knife or machete, and maybe you get injured to cut yourself. You'll find the blood comes out and the hospital are very far. What you need to do then, you run here. So when you come here, you take a knife and cut the tree like tap, 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 tap. You find the brown sap comes out. Look, I cut here. Tap. And then you see this brown sap coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this what we take and put direct on the fresh wound. And when you put this on the fresh wound, you need to be strong because it burns. Otherwise you cry. Eh?
Okay.
Yes. So normally it's going to kill this bacteria and stop the blood and cover the wound. All right. So we just take there and then we put direct on the place where you get cut like this. Pop. If you put it there, you don't need to leave like this. You need to rub it.
Okay.
So when you rub it, you find like foams or white cream comes out. Look, you see this white cream? You see this white cream, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this white cream, it creates temporal layer of the skin to be very hard.
Okay.
That's why it cover the wound, stop the blood, and later kills bacteria. And the more you rub it, pop, 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 more white disappear. More you rub it, tap, 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 the white goes off. Look, something like magic. So more you rub it, and this white disappear. You see now, no more white. Yes. And this place, when you touch, a little bit sticky. When you touch here, a little bit sticky, because hospitals are very far, and maybe you don't have money to buy plaster or bandage. What you need to take then, you take fresh leaves from the tree. Example like this one. You see these fresh leaves, and then you stick on the fresh wound where you get cut, like this. Look, just stick there, tap, and then you can use like plaster or bandage. Then you say hakuna matata. Okay. So we have this tree in the farm, and the name of this tree called natural iodine.
Okay.
You know iodine?
Yes, I do.
So this is natural iodine tree. So the iodine that you find to the hospital are coming from this tree.
Okay.
Do they come here? They take this brown sap put in the bottle, they add some chemical there, and then they keep it somewhere. Later, they are going to use it before operation.
Okay.
And the iodine that we get from this tree, it used only for the wound outside. We say external. Okay? And then there is another types of iodine that can give you to drink. We call it internal. So the external iodine are coming from this tree. The internal iodine are coming from the seaweed.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, so this is natural iodine trees. Any question about this?
No.
All good, eh? Super. Here again, we have this tree. You see? From here up to there. Again, it is not spice tree, not a tree for fruit. It's a tree that we use it for medicine.
Okay.
Over there, that was iodine, and iodine was for infection. Okay, but this one, it's for healing.
Okay.
Yeah, for fever. So if you don't feel well like normal people, and you don't know what kind of disease you have, so you can use this one. Okay, so we use everything from the tree. We use the leaves of the tree, we use the bark of the tree, and we use the root of the tree. But strongest part, it's a bark. Okay, so that's why you find a lot of peeling here. So people come here with a knife or machete and peel the bark like 1, 2, 3. Back home, put in water and boil it. You boil until water change color into brown. So when water get brown color, take it and put in the big bottle and keep somewhere inside. So then if you don't feel well like normal people and you don't know what kind of disease you have, maybe fever, so you go there and take small amount, drink. After 5 minutes, you sweat. When you get sweat, you say hakuna matata.
Okay.
But not too much, you have to use very tiny. So here we have it as a tree. But in your country, I don't think if you have a tree like this.
No,
not that I know of. But I think there you have a drinks called tonic water.
Yes.
You know tonic water?
Yes.
So they put this in tonic water.
Okay.
It's called quinine. You know quinine?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is a quinine tree. Or some people, they call it neem tree.
Neem.
Yeah,
tree.
neem tree, okay? So we use this one for fever, for medicine, okay? In our local language, Kiswahili, we call it this 𝗓𝗓𝗡.
𝗓𝗓𝗡.
Okay? M present the tree. 𝗓𝗓𝗡 means number 40. Because our parents, they believe that this tree can prevent or can cure about 40 diseases in your body.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, so we use this one for malaria. It is very common for malaria, for headache pain, for stomach, to stop diarrhea and other disease. You can use this tree, okay? Very, very good.
Okay.
So we call it neem because sometimes they make it oil. They call it neem oil. They make soap. We call it neem soap.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, it's very, very good. Super?
Yep.
Quinine, neem. So we are looking for this tree now. So very big tree. And the tree produces fruit like this you see over here. Yes, Zanzibar, we have this fruit. And also you may find it when you go in Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, so in Asia, like in Thailand, Vietnam there. So they have this. And also there in Asia, they have another fruit which look a little bit similar to this called durian. Have you heard about durian?
No.
Yeah, durian. Some people, they call it a stink fruit.
Okay.
It's a fruit that has very, very bad and strong smell. Yeah, the one that they don't allow you to take it in the hotel or in the bus because of the smell.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's a fruit that people use for eating, okay? Yeah, that is durian. But here we have this fruit. This is our huge fruit in Zanzibar. Because this fruit sometimes grows big, about 30 to 40 kilo.
Wow.
And
okay.
this tree produces a fruit on the trunk like this you see over here, okay? Yeah, it hangs on the branch, on the trunk, like that you see. So we use this as a fruit for eating when they get ripe. And normally this fruit, when they get ripe, it gives smell. The smell of this one are good compared to durian, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so smell of this one are very good. And sometimes by looking, you may find not easy to recognize which one is ripe because all are the same color. Sometimes we come here and then we knock one by one. When you find a sound like this, not yet. This one, not yet. But if you find one has sound, it means ripe.
Okay.
So you take it from the tree, you cut open inside. There you find there is a yellow flesh. So inside of the yellow flesh, there is a seed. So the seed, we take it out and then we eat only the yellow part. So taste of the fruit, it's combination between pineapple, banana, and mango.
Okay.
Okay? So we call this jackfruit.
Okay.
You know jackfruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is jackfruit, which now are very, very common in Europe. So in Europe, people use this one as a meat substitute.
Okay.
For vegan, for vegetarian. So those who don't eat meat, they use this one because it has protein.
Okay.
So we call it jackfruit. 𝗏𝗟𝗍 in Kiswahili.
𝗏𝗟𝗍.
Yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗍, yeah. 𝗏𝗏𝗍 in Kiswahili. And the tree of the jackfruit are very, very strong tree. It has yellow wood. So we use this one for furniture.
Okay.
Yes, for making cupboards, for making tables out of this. Very good for furniture. Super?
Yep.
All right. You know this?
Looks like a berry.
Yeah, it looks like a berry, but this is a coffee.
Okay.
You know coffee?
I know coffee, yeah.
Yeah, this is a coffee tree, and this one is coffee beans. Yeah, so the coffee beans grows on the trunk as well. But before the beans, this tree will start the flowers first, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start the flowers. So there, when we go, Yakwapi. Yeah, maybe we better go there to see the flowers, okay?
All right.
So this is the beans here. So, but first start the flower, and then the coffee start green. So when they get full growing, change color into red. All right? Yeah, nakuja koko. Alright, so let's go and see coffee flowers there. You see this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a coffee. These are coffee flowers. Okay. Yeah, it's a coffee flowers, and the flower of coffee, it has a smell, which sometimes people use it for making perfume. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make some perfumes out of the coffee flowers. It looks like jasmine, but it is not jasmine. Okay. So then after flowers, you may find the coffee beans comes out. Is this one, right? So people, they pick coffee even when they are a green matured. Okay. Yes, but you pick the green coffee if you have a machine.
Okay.
Zanzibar, we don't have machine. We do everything manually by hand.
Okay.
All right. So that's why we don't like to pick when they are green, because if you pick the green, it's going to be a very, very difficult to take off the skin. So when they're green, the skin are very tough. So that's why we leave from green until change color into red. So we pick when they're red in color from the tree, and then back home, we just do like this. We take off the red skin like this. You see, you press it up, there you find the coffee beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you may find the coffee beans is this one. Yeah, so this is a coffee beans. See?
Okay.
Yeah. So we take this and dry to the sun first. After sun dried, we'll get brown and put in the local mortar. We grind it to remove the shell, to remove the husk. Okay. So inside there you may find another beans, the one that we put on fire, roast, get black with the smell, then you get coffee for using. Okay.
Okay.
So now let me use my teeth to take out the skin and show you what we get inside. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I take this pup and put my yeah, you see. So when you take this out, and then the real coffee is this one. See this?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the real coffee that we put on fire, roast them, get black with the smell, and make into powder.
Okay.
So in the morning, you take like a 2 or 3 spoons, put in water and boil. You are going to get coffee for drink. And sometimes coffee that we make here, we add some spices to get flavor.
Okay.
We do like ginger coffee, cardamom coffee, cinnamon coffee, vanilla coffee, and banana coffee.
Okay.
Very delicious, okay? And Zanzibar we grow coffee, but you have to know that if there are two types of coffee, there is a coffee called Arabica and the other one called Robusta. Okay, so the difference between Arabica coffee trees and Robusta is this: Arabica, the tree grows very short.
Okay.
And then Robust, the tree grows very tall. Zanzibar we have this. This is Robust, the tall one. Okay. Yeah, the tall one. This is or Robusta coffee.
Okay.
So this one grows well here Zanzibar, but the Arabica grows well in Tanzania mainland. Like when you go Moshi, Arusha and other place, there you may find the coffee grows on the hills like bush. That is Arabica.
Okay.
And then the big place for growing coffee in Africa, it's Ethiopia. Yeah, when you go in Ethiopia there, plenty of coffee. Yeah, very known as a coffee country in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is coffee. In Kiswahili, we call it kahawa.
Kahawa.
Yeah, we call it kahawa in Kiswahili. Sawa, eh? Yeah. All right, so this place, I want to show you this plant, you see? This green plant, which people planted here under the big trees because plant doesn't like sun.
Okay.
And need shade, okay? That's why they planted here under the tree. And then the plant now we find it grows very well. So they say that from planting until it starts to produce take about 8 to 9 months.
Okay.
And then we are going to harvest twice in the year. Yes, we harvest twice in the year. So this plant, myself, I like to call it amazing plant. So why amazing? Because plant has got two roots. One root of this plant go underneath to find some water, some food for the life of the plant.
Okay.
And the second root of this plant will come up above of the ground for producing spices. Okay. So now let us find a place where we can see the spice that are coming from the plant. Okay. So the spice that we get from the plant is this one over here. You see? So if you look here, you can see the spice are coming. See this green? Yeah, so the green one. So this is the spice that we get from the plant. This spice called cardamom. You know cardamom?
No.
Yeah, this is cardamom. This spice called cardamom. So cardamom, it's Indian spices.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Indian spice. When you go in India, there they have a black cardamom, they have a green cardamom, but here Zanzibar, we have a brown cardamom, which started green like this you see over here, and then when they get mature, will change color into yellow. Okay, so we pick this when they're yellow from the plant, dry to the sun, will get brown. So when they get brown, we use this one to put in many dishes to get flavor. So Zanzibar, we put this in our dishes called pilau. You know pilau?
Yes.
Yeah, so we put cardamom in rice pilau, we put cardamom in biryani, and also are very good for sweet dishes in cakes, bread, donut. Yeah, in the local spaghetti, you can put cardamom. We make tea, like a cardamom tea, cardamom coffee, and cardamom tea with vanilla. All right? So this is how cardamom looks like. Sometimes we use cardamom as a medicine. All right? So for medicine, when you take this, you see, when you take cardamom and open inside, there you may find a small seed which goes to black. You see this little black seed?
Yes.
Yeah? So it helps if you have a problem of travel sickness.
Okay.
Number one is ginger, and then number two is this cardamom. So if you don't have ginger, you can take cardamom. You see the seed? You take like this one and then put in your mouth. Later you chew it. It's going to stop the nausea.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. And also cardamom, it helps for those who drinks alcohol and smoke cigarette. After finish to smoke or drink, to refresh the mouth, they take cardamom seed and chew it. Yeah, to remove bad smell of cigarette. And then hakuna matata. Instead of chewing gum, they take this one. Okay. And this little black seed inside, we take like 10 or 15 of this. Put in half liter of water and boil it. Later we drink. Are very good for stomach gas and for digestion.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a cardamom. Cardamom, it's Indian spices. So Zanzibar, we have this. Also, we put in our dishes to get flavor. Good. Yes. So this is a cardamom plant. I want to explain you, or I want to show you this plant. You see this?
Yeah.
The plant that like a anaconda. So this plant we have here Zanzibar, but original from Madagascar.
Okay.
Yeah, from Madagascar. It's a plant that needs supporting tree to grow.
Okay.
So if you want to grow this, what you need to do then, you come here with a knife and then you cut piece of the plant about 1 meter, okay?
Okay.
So when you cut this here, pop, and then take this one and go plant next to the tree, and later find a plant grows on it. Some people, they call it a creeper plant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a creeper plant. But a characteristic of this plant, the plant that needs the supporting tree to grow, and when you plant this under the tree, so the tree must be strong. Otherwise, the tree will die. So that's why some people, they call it a parasite.
Okay.
And some people, they call it symbiotic. Parasite, if these trees are not strong, will die. Why? Because plant has got 2 roots. One go underneath, and the second root of this plant is this one stick on the tree. You see this root?
Yeah.
You see this root? Yeah, stick on the tree. So it means this root get something from the tree.
Okay.
So that's why if this tree are not strong, will die. But if this tree are strong, will survive together like this. You see now, then you can call it a symbiotic.
Okay.
From planting until first production, take about 3 years.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And the second production of this plant, once a year. Only one time in the year we will produce again. Okay.
Okay.
And the product that we get from this plant, from start until get mature and harvest, take about 8 months.
Wow. Okay.
So what we get from this plant, we get spice which called vanilla. Okay. So this one, it's a vanilla plant, and the plant of vanilla need supporting tree to grow. Because sometimes if you plant this here down without supporting tree, the plant will grow very well but bearing nothing. It means that this plant need the height to produce. Okay. So now let's go to see the vanilla pot from the beginning. Okay. Yeah. So this is how vanilla looks like when they are young. So this is baby vanilla, the young vanilla. Okay. So vanilla always start very young, like this you see over here, and the vanilla comes with the flowers on top. You see this? This is vanilla flowers, which some people they call like a orchidea, yeah, kind of orchidea. So always vanilla flowers, when they are young, it's like this, it closed, okay? But when they get mature, vanilla flower will open. All right, now this one is closed, but later will open, okay?
Right.
So if you find a vanilla flower start to opening, tomorrow you come here in the morning before the sunrise, because after sunrise it's too late. So before the sunrise you come here and look after the open flowers. If you find the open flower there, what you need to take, you need to take small piece of stick, example like this one. You just take small piece of stick like this, and you go stick center of the open flowers.
Okay.
But before you take this and stick there, first you look very well, because inside of the flowers there you find there is 2 parts, male and female. Then you make sure, take the stick, you stick there and attach together between male part and female. After finish to do that, you take the stick out and leave the flower there. This flower after few days dried. You see this? Yeah, dried. And when vanilla flower get dried like this one, it will fall down by itself and remain vanilla.
Okay.
Then vanilla get energy to survive. But if you don't do that process, so the flower will fall down and the vanilla, it won't remain here. Also, it will fall down, then you get nothing.
Okay.
Okay. So always vanilla start green from the plant, and when they get mature, will change color into yellow. So we pick vanilla from the plant when they're yellow. Back home, before we dry, put in water first and boil it for 5 minutes. So why we why we boil first? Because vanilla, when they are fresh, it has a lot of juice. So we boil in water to kill the tissue and bacteria for 5 minutes. Okay? After 5 minutes boiling in water, then we take it there, we go and dry to the sun. Vanilla, it doesn't like too much sun. We just dry there for 3 or 5 hours. After that time, we take it and go keep inside the room. When you leave vanilla into the room for 2 or 3 weeks, will become black, soft with a nice smell, then ready for using. We make vanilla tea, cinnamon twist vanilla, cardamom twist vanilla, vanilla coffee. We press them, we get vanilla extract for baking keki, ice cream juice, chocolate, and vanilla milkshake. And some people, they make vanilla powder. Vanilla, it is very, very expensive. It's the second most expensive spice in the world after saffron. First is saffron, second this vanilla. And we got this vanilla plant from Madagascar. So Madagascar are very, very big place for vanilla. And our plant here we get from there, Madagascar. Okay, so this is how vanilla looks like. Super?
Yep.
This is henna. You know henna?
Yes.
Yeah, this one is henna tree. But henna, it used only for skin tattoo.
Yes.
Temporal tattoo you can make out of the henna. And we get henna from the leaves. We take fresh green leaves, dry to the sun, get brown, and then you can make it into powder.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is henna. Have you heard about curry?
Yes.
Yeah. But there are two different. There is a curry powder and the curry leaf.
Okay.
This one, it's a curry leaf plant. We use only the leaves. And the leaves of this are very strong, you see?
Yeah.
So these three are very, very common in India. So the Indian use this a lot to put in their dishes, okay? So what they do, normally they take fresh leaves from the plant, wrap, and they are going to put this in the oil and they fry it a little bit and get brown. So when they get brown, they keep somewhere inside and they are going to use it to put in their dishes just to get flavor.
Okay.
And here Zanzibar as well, we do the same. We put in our dishes to get flavor, but sometimes we take these fresh green leaves and we use it as a medicine. We take when they're like this, put in water and boil until water change color into green. So we drink that in the morning as a green tea. So which going to help us for problem of stomach gas and for digestion, okay? So if you have a problem of stomach gas, you take fresh leaves of this one, of the curry leaf plant, you put in water and boil. So when water get green, you drink that, and after finish to drink, you find a place to stay alone, okay? Yeah, so this is a curry leaf plant. And then we have curry powder, okay? So curry powder, it's a mixture. Curry leaf, it's from the plant like this you see over here, okay? Yes. This one is citrus, huh? It's citrus tree, eh?
Okay.
This tree produces a fruit which called lime. Yeah, this is lime leaf. You smell it. It has very, very good smell, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, smell is nice. So this is lime leaf, and this one is lime tree. Here you can see the small lime are coming now. You see this? So this is a small lime. And the tree of lime has a little spike, small spike, which is very sharp. So then to harvest the lime, you have to be careful, okay? Yeah, you have to be careful. This is a flower over here. See, this is a flower. Then after flowers, the lime comes out, see? So baby lime, and later the size of the lime get about this size, very, very big. So we pick this and then we use skin of the fruit together with the leaves for cosmetics. Yeah, for cosmetics, we make lime oil. So oil of lime are very good for massage and muscular pain. Oil of lime are very good for air freshener in the room, toilet, and other places. And you can make oil, you can make lime soap and lime body lotion. It's very good, okay? So the fruit itself, when they mature, it has a lot of juice inside, which is very, very sour. We use it for sour taste. We put in fish, chicken, sauce, and other dishes to get sour taste. Even in the dry fish, roasting fish, you can put lime. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we use this one as a medicine when we get problem of flu and sore throat. In the village, our grandparents, they like to take lime juice. They take honey and ginger. So lime, honey, and ginger together are very good for flu and sore throat when you drink.
Okay.
All right. And then in Europe, people use lime for drinks, like in cocktails, in mojito, guacamole, caipirinha. So they put lime. It's very nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is a lime tree. My friend, we have this tree. You see here.
Okay.
And this tree are very, very important tree to see in Zanzibar when you come and visit to the spice place. Okay, when you come in the spice farm or when you do spice tour, without looking this tree, not spice tour.
Smells like clover.
Give me 5. So this is a clove.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is clove tree, and the clove, it's a spice that presents Zanzibar to be a spice island. That's why we call it a king of spices. Subiri. Yeah, we call it what? We call it a king of spices because it presents Zanzibar to be a spice island. All right? So the tree produces cloves like this over here. See there, my friend?
Yeah.
So this is a clove that we get from the tree. But there is a first grade and a second grade. So the first grade, you supposed to pick clove on the tree when they are a green matured with the bloom on top. Okay? And the second grade, you pick when they are red in color. See? They say when clove get red color, it lose the flavor, are not strong enough. Okay?
Okay.
So that's why you're supposed to pick when they are a green like this one, and then back home you take out from the stem like this. You take out like this too. You see? You take like this tap, and then this one, the one that you take and dry to the sun. So when you dry this to the sun, will get brown, like this. You see over here. See this brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the one that you get in your country.
Okay.
All right. So we use clove here Zanzibar as a spice for cooking. And we use clove here Zanzibar as a spice for medicine.
Okay.
Very good medicine because it's antiseptic. It helps when we get problem of teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, for the problem of teeth pain, you take one, the black one, and then you stick there. It's going to stop the pain and kills bacteria. You may find the cloves even when you go to the dentist.
Okay.
Yeah, so they put this in Colgate sometimes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And apart of that, you can use a clove for flu and sore throat. You eat one and then you swallow the juice, later you feel good, even for stomach upset. Because sometimes you wake up in the morning and your stomach is comme ci, comme ça, you don't go to the toilet. What you need to do then, you take like 1 or 3 of this, the black one, put in your mouth, and then you chew it. Swallow the juice. After 3 minutes, you find something fighting there. You go to the toilet, you say hakuna matata.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, so then we make oil. Oil of clove are very good for massage and muscular pain. We make clove soap for skin disease. For cooking, we take the black one and then put in our dishes, like in rice pilaf. We put this in biryani, in tea, in curry, and the other dishes. Cloves are very good. In Europe, some people use this during the Christmas.
Yeah.
They take clove and stick on orange.
Yeah.
They take clove and stick on beef, on the meat, okay? And also clove together with the cinnamon, they put in the wine, like mulled wine or glühwein, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they put this. Here we call it a king of spices.
King of spices, okay.
Why we call it a king? Because clove, it's a spice that presents Zanzibar to be a spice island. Zanzibar known as a spice island because of this.
Okay.
It is our biggest export spicy in Zanzibar. That's why this controlled by the government here.
Okay.
And we call it a government monopoly of Zanzibar. So government tell us to grow. Yes, we do. But to sell, we must go and sell to the corporation board. Then they export outside. But some people, they say clove original from Indonesia. and brought here by Sultan. So when you go in Indonesia, there they grow in high quantity. Zanzibar, low quantity. But when you go to the world market, the best quality from Zanzibar. And when you say Zanzibar, you mean archipelago. So it's island that covered with a lot of island. So, but the biggest island or main island is this Unguja, and the other one is in Pemba. You know Pemba?
Yeah.
As Unguja and Pemba. As they say that cloves grows well in our next island there, Pemba, because Pemba, the island covered with the hills. As these trees grows well on the hills. So that's why people of Pemba grows a lot of cloves there. But to sell, they come here and sell to the corporation board and they export outside. Okay? So in English, this is called clove, but in our local language, Kiswahili, we call it karafuu.
Karafuu.
Yeah, karafuu in Kiswahili.
Okay.
Together with the tree, you start with M, and then it's going to be karafuu.
Karafuu.
Yes, karafuu. Okay?
Yep.
You know maracuja?
No.
Passion fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is passion fruit. Comes from the plant, not from the tree. So the plant grows on the tree. And there you can see the stuff inside which we eat.
Yeah.
We use the tongue to eat. Good for vitamin C. We make juice out of this. And the Coca-Cola company, they used to make soda. You know soda?
Oh yeah.
They call it Fanta Pension. It's a spice tree, and the tree produces spice like those you see over there. See those yellow stuff? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the spice that we get from the tree. By looking, it looks like a fruit outside, then spice inside.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, so there it's too far to see, but let James come here with some for you to look very well, okay? So he will bring some, and then you can see what spice we get from the tree. See? So
Okay.
this what we get from the tree, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so it looks like a fruit outside, but spice inside.
Okay.
If you want to look inside, you take a knife and then you cut open from this line. You see this line? You take it and cut here. You see, this is what we do. And then inside there where you can see the spices. See?
Wow.
Yes, looks amazing, It looks wow. Yeah, so what do we do normally? We use only the nut inside.
Okay.
So the fruit here Zanzibar, we don't use, okay? And this nut, we take out from the fruit like this, you see? Yeah, we take out from the fruit, and then the fruit, we just throw it away.
Okay.
Remain only the nut. And this nut, before we use, what we do, we take it and dry to the sun. So why we dry first? Because this, when they are fresh, it has much oil, and oil of these are very strong like drugs.
Okay.
So then this spice called nutmeg.
Gotcha.
You know nutmeg?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is nutmeg, and we use only the nut. So from this nut, after finished to dry, we are going to use the two parts. We use the inner part and we use outer part. So outer part, you find the nut covered with the red flour, which some people, they call it nutmeg maize. Okay, so this is a nutmeg maize. Now is this color, but when you dry, get brown, and we take out from the nut. We remove like this, see, like a plastic. Yeah, we just take it out like plastic, and then later we make powder. So powder of these red flowers, we use it for coloring and get flavor. We put in fish, chicken sauce, and other dishes, and sometimes we put even in biryani.
Okay.
Yeah, we put in biryani to get color and flavor. Very nice, okay?
Yeah.
All right? But the powder that you get in your country of nutmeg are here inside. You may find a nut, it's in the nut. You dry this and then you break it like pa, 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 pa. There you find another nut which is brown, the one that we grate it to get the powder. Now I want to show you the fresh nutmeg. So nutmeg, when they are fresh, it looks like this one. See? Yes, it looks like this. This is how it looks, nutmeg when they are fresh. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can smell the fresh nutmeg. See? You smell that. And I said if nutmeg when they're fresh, it has much oil. You see the oil?
Yeah.
Oh, see this oil, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so oil of nutmeg are very, very strong. So that's why to use not too much, eh? We use very tiny to put in our dishes, like in cakes, bread, donut, mashed potato, green cabbage, lasagna, bechamel, you can put nutmeg.
Okay.
And apart of that, some of the women here in Zanzibar use this one as a natural drugs. So instead of drinking beer, they take this one, put in tea or porridge and drink before go to the party.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes when they go to the party, there you'll find there is traditional music, and some they feel shy to dance, to sing, to remove the shyness. Instead of drinking alcohol, they take powder of this nutmeg, put in tea and drink. After 5-10 minutes, get high. When they go there, hakuna matata. And apart of that, some of the women use nutmeg as a natural aphrodisiac.
Okay.
So this is natural aphrodisiac for women, because when they use nutmeg, a part of the body become very sexy, okay, for hallucination.
Okay.
Yeah, they use nutmeg. Very good. So this is natural aphrodisiac for women, and then we have natural Viagra for men. Okay. So this is nutmeg, kungumanga in Kiswahili.
Kungumanga.
Yeah, kungumanga. All right. So we have a plant here, which has same characteristic like a vanilla plant.
Okay. So for support.
Yeah, the plant that need is supporting tree to grow. So here people planted under the big tree. So this big tree called mango tree, okay? And this plant, which grows on mango, it's a spice plant, and the plant produces spice, which is very famous, like a pepper.
Okay.
You know the peppercorns?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you look there, you can see a peppercorns. The green peppercorns. You see this? Are coming from the plant. You see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is green peppercorns, and the other one you can see on top there. See? So those are green peppers.
Okay.
Yeah. So pepper comes from the plant, and always pepper, it's a one plant, but from this one plant we are going to get 4 types of pepper into different color.
Okay.
We get green pepper, red pepper, black pepper, and white pepper.
Okay.
All from the same plant, but different stage of the maturity. First starter green is this one, then we call it a green pepper, okay?
Okay.
And the second, when you leave this green on the plant for 2 or 3 months, get ripe and change color into red, then we call it red pepper, like this you see over here. See this?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one we call it a red pepper. So then we get black and white.
Okay. So white's the last.
But natural. Green and red from the plant, black and white out by process.
Okay.
Okay? So here Zanzibar, people likes to use a black pepper and white pepper. How to get black? Normally, if you want to get black pepper, you come here, then you pick this green matured pepper. Back home, you dry it to the sun. When you dry green to the sun, will become black. Then we call it a black pepper. Is this one, see? So this is a green and black. So if you want to get black, you pick the green, dry to the sun, you get black. All right? And how to get white? If you want to get white pepper, you leave this green on the plant until change color into
red.
Yes. You pick when they're red in color, put this in water and leave it for 1 day. Then you roll it. So when you do like this, pop, the red skin comes off, inside remain the seed that we call white pepper.
Okay.
Example, let me show you. If I take this and press here, pop, the skin comes out. You see this?
Yeah.
The skin comes out. You see? Yeah, the skin comes out. See? This is how we do in water. We just do like this, pop. And then you need to clean. You have to clean it in the water like this. Tap, tap, tap. Then you take it and dry to the sun. They say that more you dry this to the sun and the more white become, then we call it white pepper. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get both now. So we get green here, we get red, we get black, and white.
Okay.
All from the same plant, but different stage of the maturity.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So then we use if you are in the kitchen to use pepper, you may find a black strong, more than white. Why black strong? Because you dry together with the skin.
Okay.
So white, it's less strong because you remove the skin. But if you are in the market to buy pepper, white expensive because of the process.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so this is how. So this is pepper, pilipili manga in Kiswahili. We call it pilipili manga.
Pilipili manga.
Yeah, so pilipili manga, it's peppercorns. And then we have pilipili hoho. Pilipili hoho, it's hot chili.
Pilipili hoho.
Yeah, hot chili, okay?
All right.
Yeah, so this is a banana. The small one, like that. We call it chiquita banana.
Chiquita banana.
Yeah, grows small like that. And when they get yellow, we use it that as a fruit for eating.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, so banana. So we say asante sana, squash banana, don't say hapana, and don't try to smoke marijuana. Because if you smoke marijuana, you become crazy like a banana.
That's what I hear. I've never smoked marijuana, but that's what I hear.
Yeah. So these plants are coming up, you see? And it's a plant that gives a spice from the roots, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, down there. So the spice that we get from this plant is this one. You see this? So this is a spice that we get from there. It's a brown outside, and then when you peel it, inside is this color. We call it turmeric. You know turmeric?
I've heard of it, but I never.
Yeah, so this is turmeric, but some people, they call it curcuma.
Okay.
So they call it curcuma, okay? Yeah, so coming from the plant, it's underground root. We normally take it fresh from there and then peel off the skin. Later, we let dry to the sun and make into powder.
Okay.
So powder of turmeric, here Zanzibar, people use this for what? For food coloring instead of using a saffron.
Okay.
Because saffron are too expensive.
Right.
That's why people use this to put in rice, chicken, fish sauce, and other dishes just to get flavor, just to get color. Okay? And we take powder of turmeric, mix together with the other spices. We are going to get a curry powder.
Okay.
So curry, it's a mixture. We get color out of turmeric. We get taste out of ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, cumin, coriander, black pepper, and the clove. That is curry.
Okay.
So from the turmeric, we get this yellow curry. You remember from the lipstick over there?
Yeah.
We got red curry. You take red curry from there, you take a yellow curry from this one, you mix together, then you are going to get masala, like a tandoori masala, chicken masala, fish masala.
Okay.
Apart of that, turmeric, it is very, very healthy. It's antibiotic.
Okay.
You take fresh like this one, and then it helps if you get cut with a knife.
Okay.
If you get cut with a knife, pop, and you don't have that iodine, you remember?
Yeah.
So you take turmeric and put on the fresh wound. It's going to stop the blood and kills bacteria.
Okay.
And also, turmeric are very good for stomach problem. Example, you have a problem of stomach ulcers. You have a stomach infection and stomach cancer. In the morning, what you need to do? You need to make golden tea or latte. Is this turmeric? You take 1 spoon of turmeric powder. You take 1 glass of fresh milk, little bit honey, and a tiny amount of black pepper. You mix, then you drink. Very good for that problem.
Okay.
Okay? Our sister uses this one as an antiseptic or cosmetic. They take this and apply on their body to make the skin to be light and soft. Apply this on their face to remove pimples and acne.
Okay.
Okay? So turmeric are very, very good. They say it helps it helps to have good memory. So when you use the turmeric, it gives you good memory and very good for anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
Okay? If you have a problem of bones or joint pain, so you can use this one. It's painkiller. Even now in Europe, people make tablet. They make pills out of turmeric. So those who are going to the gym, after gym, they eat turmeric tablet. It helps, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so in the village, our parents, they say that turmeric, it's a mother of spices, okay? So it can heal all your illness.
Okay.
Yeah, so we plant the root and we harvest the root. Super?
Super.
Yeah, so this is turmeric.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Hi. So this place, I want to show you this plant. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
So the plant which has, which looks like a baby bamboo plant,
Okay.
but it is not a bamboo. So these are spice plant, and normally this plant gives a spice from the root. So if you look down there you can see the root that we get from the plant. It has same things like a turmeric, okay?
Okay.
But this one not turmeric. This is ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one is ginger plant, and this one is ginger root, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so ginger, we use that as a spice for cooking, and we use ginger as a spice for medicine.
Okay.
So we take fresh ginger from the plant, like this one. See, this one is fresh ginger, and then we use that as a spice for cooking and medicine. Very good medicine because ginger, it's antiseptic as well. So ginger, it's antiseptic, so it helps when we get problem of headache pain, especially migraine.
Okay.
So if you have a problem of migraine, you take fresh ginger like this one, then you grate it. You take fresh ginger, you grate it, and apply outside.
Okay.
Okay, so ginger you apply outside. It is very good for the headache pain, for migraine, and also ginger are very good for flu and sore throat. You eat like that, or you make tea and drink, or sometimes we take so we take ginger, we take honey and lime together, then you drink. Are very good for flu and sore throat. It helps even if you have a problem of stomach, for stomach upset, to remove gas, digestion, to stop diarrhea. Ginger is good, but not good in the stomach if you have ulcers.
Okay.
So if you have a problem of stomach ulcers, ginger is too hot. And also ginger are not good for problem of blood disorder.
Okay.
We make ginger tea, ginger coffee, and ginger tea with vanilla. Other country do soft drinks out of ginger.
Yeah, ginger ale.
Like ginger ale, ginger beer, and ginger soda. We call it 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧. In Japan, they eat ginger with sushi. Ginger sushi is good, and this is #1 for problem of travel sickness. You can chew that to stop the nausea, and this is #1 to make the meat to be soft. Sometimes you buy meat and the meat are very tough to cook. You can put ginger there to be soft, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so in the farm, we have a nutmeg, and the nutmeg was spice which they use as a natural aphrodisiac for women. And here we have ginger. Ginger, it's a spice which we use as a Viagra for men. So if men use ginger,
I need a lot of that.
so if men use ginger, he's going to be a Simba. Yeah, he's going to be a Simba because ginger increase the power, okay?
I need to get a lot of that stuff.
So then if men take ginger and women take nutmeg over there, tonight, bunga bunga. Yeah, so this is ginger. In Kiswahili, we call it tangawizi.
Tangawizi.
Yeah, tangawizi in Kiswahili. Good? But this is a spice trees, okay? Most of the trees that we have here, it's a spice trees, okay? So yeah, it's a spice trees. And here in the farm, these trees we nickname as a queen of spices.
Okay, so we have the king of spices being cloves.
Yes.
What's the queen of spice?
The queen of spice is this one called cinnamon.
Okay.
Yeah, cinnamon, it's a queen of spices. Why we call it a queen? Because we use 3 in 1. I mean, we use 3 parts out of 1 tree.
Okay.
We use leaves of the cinnamon tree, okay? And we use the bark of the cinnamon tree, all right? And we use the root of the cinnamon tree.
Okay.
You got me?
Yeah.
So when you take those 3 parts, leaves, the bark, and the root, and then you smell it, you are going to get a different smell. Okay? So now my assistant, he's taking leaves of cinnamon and he want to give you to smell.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, yes, you can say, is it a smell like cinnamon or different? All right? Yes. You see that? So that is the leaves of cinnamon.
Smells a little bit cinnamony, but not really.
Yes, not
cinnamon.
really cinnamon. Okay. So these leaves.
It almost smells like clove.
Yeah, almost like clove. Okay, but not clove. So these leaves of cinnamon here, Zanzibar, people use it for what? For flavoring instead of using bay leaves.
Okay.
You know bay leaf?
Yeah.
So instead of bay leaf, we take these leaves of cinnamon, dry to the sun, get brown, then we put in tea, porridge, soup, and other dishes just to get flavor.
Okay.
But cinnamon that you get in your country are coming from the bark. So you see him? He's there now and peeling the cinnamon bark for you to smell. Okay?
All right.
This is the cinnamon that you get in your country. See that? Smells like Christmas knocking the door coming. See?
Yeah.
And they say more you dry it and the more strong smell become.
Okay.
And sometimes in your country, there you get cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
So the cinnamon stick comes from the bark by peeling around.
Okay.
So when you peel it around and dry it to the sun, get rolls by itself and become cinnamon stick. So you can use that as a stick or you can make into powder. So powder cinnamon sticks we put in rice pilaf. We put cinnamon stick in biryani and we make powder. So powder of cinnamon are very good for sweet dishes. In cakes, bread, donut, rice porridge, you can put cinnamon. We make cinnamon oil for massage. We make cinnamon soap for skin disease. Also back home, our parent likes to do a cinnamon tea, cinnamon coffee, and cinnamon tea vanilla. It is very good if you take cinnamon powder and honey together.
Okay.
2 spoons of cinnamon powder, 1/4 liter of honey, you mix very well and you keep that inside. So in the morning, you take 1 glass of warm water, you go there, take 2 spoons, mix, then you drink. It's going to clean the stomach, for blood circulation, for cholesterol, for diabetes, and to lose the weight. You can use the cinnamon and honey. Okay? So this is the cinnamon. We call it a queen of spices because we use 3 parts. The first one was the leaves and the second one was the bark. So now we follow him. He want to go and show us the cinnamon root. Okay? Yes. So root of cinnamon, it can be used as a medicine when we get problem of flu. You know flu?
Yeah.
Yeah, for problem of flu, we use root of cinnamon as a Vicks VapoRub. You know Vicks VapoRub?
Yes.
Yes, our Vicks are coming from the cinnamon root. So let him cut small piece from there and give you to smell, okay? See this? So this is a root of cinnamon that we use it for problem when we get flu as a Vicks VapoRub. You smell it.
Yeah.
Like Vicks.
Oh, yeah, almost. Yeah.
Almost like it. Yes, like Vicks. So when we get flu, we just come here, take it, put in water and boil it. After boiling, take the towel, cover the dish to get the steam. Yes, and sometimes we make a cream by boiling together the coconut oil.
Yeah, putting on the chest after a hot shower.
Yeah. Very good. Good?
Yep.
Yes, so this is cinnamon. It's a queen of spices. Pili pili hoho.
Okay.
The hot chili.
Hot chili.
Yeah. So the smallest and the hottest one, okay? Yeah, start a green and then red color. And over there, those plants are cassava plant. You know cassava? Cassava, it's like a tapioca.
Okay.
Yes, it's underground root like potato. Those are cassava plant. Cassava. Yeah, so pineapple. Some people, they call it ananas. And in our local language, Kiswahili, we call it nanasi as well.
Nanasi.
Yeah, we call it nanasi. So this is how the plant grows. Don't get bigger. It's about this size. And 1 per plant. One plant gives 1 fruit only.
Okay.
So you harvest the fruit by cutting here. And then this plant will die, okay? So, but before this plant going to die, you find a new plant arise from this side. Then you are going to get second fruit from there, not from the same plant, all right?
Okay.
And even if you buy pineapple back home with this on top, okay? So you cut very careful around here and then you stick it there, you can get a new plant. So this is a pineapple.
Okay.
Yes, nanasi, very good. This chocolate tree.
Okay.
You know chocolate?
Yeah.
It's cocoa, cacao. This is cacao tree. And here you can see the small cacao are coming. But before the fruit start a small flower here, this is very tiny flowers on the trunk comes, okay? So then after flowers, the baby cacao is this one, you see? This is a little cacao here and the other one here.
Okay.
So over there you can see a little bit bigger. See over there? This is a little bit bigger here. See that? Yes. Always cacao starts green, and when they get full grown, change color into yellow. We pick on the tree when they're yellow in color. We cut open inside. There you find a cacao beans, okay? Yeah, the cocoa beans that when you dry, get brown and you make powder.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you can make chocolate. Or you can use cacao powder for flavoring. It's good. Wakatikati ule wa kule?
Agave.
Bao shanga. Yeah, it looks like agave.
I say you guys growing tequila. Zanzibar tequila.
Zanzibar tequila, agave. Not agave, this is aloe vera.
Okay, yeah. Good for the skin on sunburns.
Yeah, for skin and sunburn, mosquito bite, cut with a knife. Aloe vera is good, and sometimes we make aloe vera drinks.
Okay, yeah.
Super for the stomach problem. Yeah, so this is aloe vera, very big. There, the small one that was lime, and here we get big one. It's called lemon, for lemonade.
Right.
Yeah, this is lemon tree. There you can see the green one. See those? A few of them. That is a green lemon. We change color into yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is onion.
Okay.
Yes. And here this is garlic. Yeah. And the leaves of onion are very good for the heart.
Okay.
Yeah, for the heart is good. And then we use that for salad. Wakika? You know mint?
Yes.
Like spearmint, huh?
Yeah.
That is very good. So you can make chewing gum out of this. Yeah, mint. So we got this tree here.
Okay.
And the tree are very tall. So they are flowers, okay? And sometimes if the wind comes, some flowers fall down here. You can see some yellow flower down here, see? The little yellow one. So we use this flower for cosmetics, for cosmetics, to make perfume, soaps and lotion.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for cosmetics we use this one to make a perfume, soaps and lotion. Zanzibar, we have this. Also, you may find it when you go in Comoro Island. There is an island called Comoro. So people from Comoro grows these trees, harvest the flowers, then export in French. So French use the flower for making perfumes. Most of the perfume that you find in the world, this flower is inside. And there is a perfumes which is very expensive, very famous, known as Chanel No. 5. So this flower, it's raw material of Chanel No. 5. We call it ylang ylang. Have you heard about ylang ylang?
No.
Just Y-L-A-N-G, Y-L-A-N-G, ylang ylang.
Ylang
Yeah,
ylang.
ylang ylang. Yes, is this flower here. So there they make Chanel No. 5. Here in the village, there is local industry where they make local products like a perfume, soaps and lotion. Do they take this flower, coconut oil together? Then they're going to make a natural perfumes which they call Chanel No. 0. So why No. 0? Because free of alcohol. There they make Chanel No. 5 with so many chemical ingredients.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that is how. So it's ylang ylang. So here, now time to see the cosmetics.
Okay.
They told you over there. And later we go and pass where they sell spices, okay?
Okay.
So Mr. Cosmetic, he's here with a cosmetic basket where you can see different items of perfume, soaps and lotion which they made here, and he will explain you, okay? He will explain you which. You know papaya?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is papaya. So the green papaya, some they use it for making salad.
Okay.
They make papaya salad, papaya sauce, okay? And also the green papaya, it can be used for meat tenderizer.
Okay.
And to take out the spike. Sometimes you are in the beach,
Yeah.
and then you step on the
Sea urchins.
Yeah, sea urchins. Okay, when you get that problem, you take green papaya and then you knock tap tap tap. The white milk comes out. You take that white milk and apply where you get problem. Leave it for 15 minutes. Later, when you press it up, the thorns comes out very easy, and you don't feel pain. Yeah. So we eat like fruits. We make papaya juice. Finally, time to see the entertainment.
Okay.
The guy he come here and show us how people of Zanzibar climbing a coconut, and then he will give you young coconut to drink. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so he used that kind of rope to put around the feet just to secure it, okay?
Okay.
And to climbing a coconut, you need to be strong and careful, okay? You put rope around the feet. Let him show you.
Tuvumiliane tu mwanangu. Jambo, kuna machate eh? Jambon, jambon banan, abarigani, wondori tanan, etiwagani, wekaribitwan, Zanzibar hakuna matata, jia kupendeza, hakuna matata. Wekaribitwageni, hakuna matata. Jienye amani, hakuna matata. Jambon, jambo banan, habari gani? Wondori tanan, etiwageni, wekaribitwan, Zanzibar yetu hakuna matata. Cha kunishangaza mimi
leo hajaja amebwa mramu wake nyumbani ndio kuniangalia. Nyumbani nimepona. Kaja huyu nimeenda kumuona. Anambia yule nani yule? Ndio shemeji yake mimi huyu. Mbona hajaja? Anatembea.
Mbona mchango amchangishi?
Na Limaroda yupo?
Haulizi mwanangu.
Mbona michango amchangishi?
Mimi alikuwa nkuja bwana, alokuja ndio muona sasa.
Wajomba?
Hatujua
na mwana nini?
Hatujua na mwana nini, tutashikisha vipi hiyo?
Mwana kifua tu.
Mwana kifua tu wewe ukachanganyia tumbo, ukachangisha tumbo mwanangu.
Kidonda vya tumbo jamaa.
Lakini mzee jamaa jembe langu hapo mpaka dawa alikuwa ananiletea. Alitoka. Akaja na bahari, sababu bahari ndio mtu.
Vidonda vya tumbo kama serious nampeleka Manda sisi.
Ndio hivyo ndio nakwambia eti.
Bahari ndio bosi wangu akaja bahari na
lakini ile jamani kisema hivi.
Bahari na kigwa siku hiyo na nunda wangu mkadalo alikuwa ndo kuja pale nyumbani, lakini mliwakia nyote mmekuja sababu kana pesa yetu ngoja mimi mpaka nipende mwenyewe. Lakini mtu kunilaumu eti uende hivi na vyaka.
Kama hivyo ndugu yangu kila mtu kauma.
Si ndio hivyo nikakwambia sasa. Wewe umeumwa wapi bwana? Wewe ukiumwa amenijua sije bwana, wewe uongo bwana wewe.
Bakuma mpaka angaweka na huko. Maroda anakuambia hivi. Ile gari tuvumiliane.
Nyingi sana lakini pale kwa nani? Alikusajia tukabeba bwana nipe kwa vile vya mixi, viwili vya coffee, nipe moja. Ndio hapo kampeni yako.
Tuvumiliane. Ile gari nayo.
Finish water? Yeah.
Tolewa sasa. Weka out basi. Ndio la shali kila kitu kishachukuliwa.
Rabu wale.
Lakini kuchukua so nyie eti kwa chibe. Mbona hivi nyie mchibe?
Shakwambia kaka mmoja tena ule jekundu. Sasa F3. Kwa mimi.
Mjomba.
Ndio nikampa mjomba pale anatolea nyama kama hivi ngamjomba chukua hizo pesa. Na bwana debe.
Nyote. Ndio mpa nyote fulani. Sasa. Mjengezo tena.
Nikachukua gani na chukua kama nimeshalipa kila kitu. Na pesa.
Kisha basi hapo kitu. Ngoja basi uchukue hapo buku sana. Mtu. Nakusudia sisi.
All right, ready to go to work now.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah, so this is how we do now.